What is concentration? To answer this question, we first need to have a clear understanding of what the mind is and what awareness is. And if you have watched my videos, you might have heard me describe this before, but this is such an important part that you have a clear understanding so you can understand what concentration is. Now, you can think of the mind as a great or big mansion or castle, which is filled with rooms, and all this, uh, the whole castle is dark. So it's completely dark, you don't see anything in it. So that is your mind. It's like a container with different rooms, with different um, experiences and memories and all these things in those rooms. Now you can think of your awareness as an orb of light that moves in this castle, in those rooms. And whichever room it happens to be in, it lights that up. It gives light to the darkness, so you can experiencing more of that which is in the room. So let's say that someone is saying something that you feel hurted by. That means your awareness has unknowingly, automatically, as a reaction to those words, into the room of being hurt. So by doing so, your awareness lights that up, the feelings and experience of being hurt. And the more you stay in that room, the more you allow yourself, or rather, yeah, your awareness to be in that room, you're experiencing that more deeply. And the more often you have done this, the easier it gets for your awareness to travel to that space. This is because you create neural pathways in your brain. You can say you create highways to those places you tend to do, the habits. This is the habit creating part. So the more you have traveled or let your awareness travel to a specific room and experience, may it be anger, irritation, being hurt, sad, lonely, happy, and so on, the more you experience of that, deeper your connection to that space it becomes. So concentration is to hold your awareness on a place or a space or a room in your mind where you have chosen it to be. So you choose where to hold it, and then you hold it there for a prolonged time. That is concentration. And the longer you hold it there, the deeper connection to that experience you get. The the more you light it up, the more you see of it. And if we take the example of feeling hurt, what usually happens is you hold your awareness in that. Your reaction is to take your awareness to the place where you felt hurt. Then immediately you start to think about why you are being hurt by this person and how negative things about this person and why they did as they did, this reinforcing the feelings, so you get more feelings of being hurt, more reasons. And this is past experiences. So you take the past with you into the present, and then you create a bigger experience of being hurt or angry or sad or whatever it is you have done or experienced. So this is why a really small thing that someone says can become a really big problem, really dramatic in a relationship most of the times, because those we have close to us is those we have well, most opportunities to react to. So we reinforce these patterns if we're not conscious, if we're not conscious of this process that I'm talking about. So we can learn to take our awareness elsewhere where we choose and hold it there and let go of the energy that we put in. Because where you let your awareness goes or choose to, there's a how to say it, say a saying, where your awareness goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, you magnetize, and that is what you attract more of. So wherever you hold your awareness, you put in energy to that. And this is the importance of master your focus, because wherever your focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the negative parts, on your husband or wife or your kids or your colleagues or your neighbor or whatever it is, then you will attract more of that into your awareness. So you will see more of the negative things. You will actually start or help them become more negative in your perspective. So a person that is always positive has unknowingly or knowingly trained their awareness to travel to the positive rooms in their mind. And of course, the opposite, if you have a person in your life that is always negative, then they have unknowingly trained their awareness to move to those areas. And what happens is the more you stay there, the more you attract circumstances that reinforce the belief, the idea that this is always happening to me.